Parents, if you are paying for one of those expensive dining hall meal plans, we have some bad news for you. Your student may not be using it. Food trucks are one of the hottest trends on college campuses, but they're a little controversial too. We have Sanette Tanaka here to talk to us about what's going on the food truck market. This actually really surprised me. I had no idea that food trucks were big on college campuses. How did that come about?
Well, food trucks have been big in large cities for a couple of years now, but now more schools are launching food trucks under their own university-run dining programs. So these trucks are owned and operated by the university.
So I can actually use my dining bucks or my meal plan to buy from them?
Yes, a lot of these places you can just use your card, you could swipe, it's integrated into the meal plan. So it's not in droves yet, but it's in the dozens so far, and more universities are seeing this trend.
But I read in your article, and I thought this was really interesting, that some of them are testing it by having local food trucks come on and then kicking them off. It sounds like there's a bit of competition there.
Yeah, one of the schools at University of Alabama, they had a food truck come on from the city for a semester to see the student reaction, and it was very popular. The students loved it, and now that school is launching their own food truck this fall. So there's a little bit of competition there.
Are most of the schools letting the local food trucks on too, or they're really focusing on their own offerings here?
It really depends from school to school. A lot of schools right now don't allow outside food trucks to come onto campus at all. And some of them, or some allow it in like a very limited way. Like MIT allows 4 food trucks to come onto campus, but only 4, and they can only park in a certain location. So it's definitely regulated.
Interesting. And what kind of food are we talking about here? I mean, I kind of have not so great memories of the dining hall food. This is something different, maybe a step up?
Yeah, the food truck food, I mean, of course it varies across trucks, but a lot of them are delving into these different types of gourmet delicacies. I went to Duke, and we had a lot of great food trucks from the city come onto campus that served crepes, that served dumplings, frozen yogurt, so you get a huge variety. And
there's a late night element here too, you said, right?
Yes, so a lot of the dining management companies told me that they're seeing a rise in schools asking for more late night options because students want dining between midnight and 3 a.m. So food trucks are an easy way to cater to that need.
I'm guessing cheaper too than keeping the dining hall open that late?
Right. A food truck costs roughly $250,000 to open and to run.
Wow.
As opposed to millions of dollars for an actual
in
restaurant.
Comparison.
Yeah.
Excellent. And where do you think we're going to see this trend going? More universities trying this, different foods?
Well, the universities I spoke with and the dining management companies told me that they expect to see this trend growing as more universities try to get on board.